beginning of the COVID crisis, the Secretary of State for Housing, Communities and Local Government made it very clear that he was going to make sure councils didn't lose out in tackling the crisis. As a consequence of the disease and the unprecedented lockdown, having to support people with extra food, a lot of costs have been incurred, and the government said they would reimburse all of them. In Liverpool, some extra money has been received. The first tranche was £20.2 million. The second tranche has been £13.7 million. But the overall extra costs and income foregone has been £78 million. So that is a £44 million gap between the money that's been given by the government and the actual costs of the crisis that have been incurred. It's the same in Knowsley. In Knowsley, just over £10 million has come from the government, but the extra costs are far, far more than that. And one of the problems is that the government promised to reimburse all of the costs, but have come nowhere close to doing so. Now, they also have given 35% less to Liverpool in the second tranche, and in the first tranche of extra money. In Knowsley, the figure is 39% less. So the problem is getting worse. We know that some of the local authorities down south in Tory areas have received a 2,000% increase. It's really not good enough that the government are not making good on their promise to reimburse all the costs, and local MPs will definitely be raising this with the government at every opportunity, because it is not right or fair that areas like Knowsley and Liverpool, which have more deprivation, have a higher incidence of COVID-19, are being left with less than was promised and with less than has been spent to implement the government's policy of lockdown and quarantine. So we will be taking this up, you can rest assured.